Life is not supposed to be comfortable. Extraordinary people are born from extraordinary struggle. Hi there, coming to you with another episode of my 60-part series. 4 years ago, I ran across America 51.5 miles a day for a 10th fastest crossing, and I learned a lot. I'm coming to you with an episode a day, and the lesson for today is be uncomfortable. We live in a life where we think the goal is to be comfortable, to make ourselves comfortable, live in climate-controlled environments, have communication devices, all these different things, that creature comforts that make life easier. Fact is, they're not. That's not the point of life. It makes you weak and soft. They're nice once in a while, but the only way to grow is to challenge yourself. If it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. In this particular day, we were in Kansas, and the way that I learned about be uncomfortable, the lesson for today was when we pulled up to our hotel. It was called the Welcome Inn. And when I went to check in, I should have known something was awry, because when I went to the front door, on a sign, it said, no discharging of firearms in the rooms. And that should have been an aha moment. And then I went in, and the room was only going to be $50, and I was really excited. And then when I went to pay for the room, the attendant said, oh, actually, I'm giving you a $5 discount. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask questions. You give me $5 off. And then I asked, well, why is that? And the guy said, well, there's no water. I was like, what? But it was the last room that we had, unless we were going to drive another 60 miles. So we took the room, went into the room, turned on the water in the sink, and water went flying out through the floor. The P-trap was broke. Actually ended up duct taping it. Took a shower, and the towel was like a hand towel, and it was dirty, smelled like sweat. My mom ended up stripping the bed. She swore there were bed bugs there. They put plastic over the pillows, actually on the bed. My mom and Carly, my crew members, ended up sleeping in the van that night. It smelled of smoke. They were just grossed out. I was so exhausted, I just went to sleep.
Welcome in motel, Kingsman. Very nice accommodations. My crew's got a little uppity, and the plastic on the pillow is not a big deal. We fixed the sink, some duct tape, and took a shower.
I'm going to tell him
the towel was a little. The towel was smelling like the Suavitel armpits.
But it was definitely a lesson in making yourself uncomfortable. And what I realized was, we were just grateful to have a roof over our head and a place to crash for the night, to stop before I had to start running another 50 miles. So, even though it wasn't the greatest accommodation, still I was in a hotel, and that little bit of discomfort really made things a lot nicer in the future. The next day we actually had a really nice motel room. So that's the lesson for today. Remember that. Be uncomfortable. And if you challenge yourself that way, you are going to change yourself. You're going to be more appreciative in the future. I wrote a book about my run across America. It's called Running into the Dark. And my second book, The Success Cycle, will be out later in 2020, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to engage with me more, my website is jasonromero.net. I'm a commencement address and keynote speaker. If you make consistent forward progress towards your goals on a daily basis, you will achieve consistent results. When there's an adversity, you must change and adapt to that adversity to achieve success. And I do a lot of coaching with individuals and organizations and sales organizations on success and resilience. So look me up if you need help there. Until tomorrow, remember, it's okay to be uncomfortable. Actually, proactively do it once in a while, and you'll grow, and you'll appreciate what you have. This is Jason. Have a great night.